Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The TCU Horned Frogs offense trots out there to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. They'll bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll try the option play here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Ducks bring their run team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Makes the grab. It's Knox. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Only marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open.
Touchdown, Horn Frogs. Great connection there for 6 points. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Finally throws it deep to the right. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Just able to get it away. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the TCU offense takes the field. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Shelton. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this route. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes its way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The pass rush gets home. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Ball handed off.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he released it. What a catch! And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw again. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Kane moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Ducks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
TCU, 35, Oregon, 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Oregon, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Also on the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Let's make some noise.
Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Knox. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Oh, and it's dropped, and crucial play there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. The Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Throws it to the right. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Horned Frogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Horned Frogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking tackles. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Caught quickly on the left side. Touchdown, TCU. A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's run down at the 16. Would been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pulls it in. It's Harris.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. New set of downs for the offense, first and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They connect for 6.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Texas Christian. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes them all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage. This back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Ducks will have to kick this away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. To get free. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Throwing off play action. It's the running back in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. Ducks will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Dropping back, it's Fuentes. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. A short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
That's caught. It's Shelton. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On first and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jones. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Fuentes. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Finds his man. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. 2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down.
Get set.
Here we go on 4th down. Ball carrier brought down in what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Oregon, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. But the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Fuentes. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle, but 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Working clock with the ground game. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.